Alright. Guys can hear me? Let me arrange my windows here. Okay, so now I have both chats open. There we go. Should be good now on both streams. I can hear myself. And now I have to mute myself on my mixer on the second PC. But you guys should still be able to hear. So, Twitch chat on Fenrisk V2. Press 1 in the chat if you can hear me. One but too low. Alright, you'll have to turn it up on the browser. Because, wait. Okay. That should be as high as it goes for the restream. I am rebroadcasting using my second PC. And I am on YouTube right now if you want to watch in 10K bitrate. Let me see. So they still haven't added a tutorial in. I remember they used to... It was the community managers that would make them add the latest battlesuit to the tutorials. That's okay. I guess we'll just do the demos here in DPS test. Oh. Well, this is great because I want to read the skills too. So today we're going to do the Sushang overview. Let me open up a notepad so we can get timestamps too. It is a little awkward without BGM, and there's no background music. Background stuff. Okay, so... Okay, Sushang is an ice rank. Ice rank is an S rank farmable ice support character. Her leader skill gives basic combo charge attacks, total damage, and then when every team is an ice damage dealer, you get team ice bonus, 24% at S0. Let's see. Blade Sanction. Blade Sanction is her meter, right? Her combo meter. So 200 is the cap, and then you can use combo attack at 200 to enter into the blade sword array mode. And then your meter decreases, and then when it reaches 0, the sword array mode ends. And then you get 20 from basic attack. So this is more like for solo play. When a team member casts a weapon skill or deals damage with combo charge attack, Jade Knight will release a black wind slash at the target. Cooldown 10 seconds. This backwind slash will not restore SP. Okay. This is kind of like your off-field attack here. And then at double S, you'll get a bonus attack on that, which does restore SP. Hey, Scythrall. Haven't tried SS, but S0 Sushang feels decent enough. Yeah, S0 will be fine, Chris. Do you hear Ziazis? Is Fragile in YouTube chat? someone talking. Am I still... No, shouldn't be anybody talking. Oh, did I have Zetsu's stream? I had Zetsu's stream open in the background. That's where you might have heard Ziazus. He might have been stacked up with Zetsu for Overwatch 2. But I couldn't hear it because I already muted my PC from my mixer. Okay, thanks for catching that. They didn't say anything offensive today. Okay, evasion skills. When you're taking a hit in sword array mode, if evasion skill is available, it will be automatic. Okay, blocking this attack, moving her to another sword, and casting Cloud Cutter before moving her to another sword. Okay, so that's kind of nice. Ultimate evasion will have a counter attack attached to it. Initial SP. Wow. Okay, so she just gets starting SP. She just starts with 120. That's pretty sick. Okay, basic attacks. There's a 4-sequence basic attack. Ooh, yeah, I like seeing the input. So you have your A and your Bs. After the 3rd sequence, you can finish with a A or a B, and it does a different thing. 3rd form is Guarding Blade, yeah. So, 4th attack, you get a lot of meter from it. And then, of course, QTE is very important. If you've seen any of the previous beta footage that we've done here on YouTube, the QTE is actually super, super important because it automatically puts you in sword array mode. On QTE entry, Wild Swords causes Time Fracture for 3 seconds, deals bonus damage, bonus ice damage. You almost always want to have QTE on for her. I'm sure there may be 1 or 2 very, very niche strats where you don't have it on, but for her, QTE is super, super important. So Akame is talking about Violet Executor. No, the latest advice that is being published from my channel is that you just build Carol. Right. Fragile has a bunch of references using Carol DPS, and Carol DPS with, you know, Griseo and HOS is more than enough. Carol with Elysia TB. There you go. Okay, combo attack. Combo attack on Sushang. That's a lot of reading. Okay, hold attack to cast Wild Swords and activate Sword Array. So you need full meter, right? You need full meter, full blade sanction meter, hold attack to enter combo mode, which is your Sword Array. Get a lot of total damage reduction, which is cool. You can spam A and you can spam B. Bolt Slash is the B. And then every 3 slashes, you can tap A for the follow-up. So Heart Piercer is your exit mode, right? That's your combo finisher. Casting this skill causes a global time fracture for 3 seconds and ends Sword Array mode. You can switch characters out during this skill. Jade Knight will stay on field until the attack ends. So this is really nice, being able to switch out as soon as you use your combo finisher. So Bolt Slash is what you need to do to farm SP if your weapon active is not up. attain Taishu Shan. The peak of Taishuan. Yeah, so in Sword Array mode, after casting Bolt / 3 times, you can tap attack to cast Backwind / once. It restores 20 SP on hit. And this is part of where, like, the gloves is really good, because the weapon active on gloves lets you immediately follow up with the Backwind / for the big 20 SP. It increases the ice damage of range attacks in non-burst mode for all team members by 30% for 10 seconds. This particular non-burst mode buff is a little bit funny, but it's like, okay, well, you're gonna use it for your filler rots if you need filler rots in that fight, in that strategy. Okay, cool to keep in mind. Bolt / costs 5 less blade sanction and auto releases Cloud Cutter once more. The latter has 0.7 seconds cooldown. So this is kind of like a nice small extra damage thing. I don't think you'll really need the S2 skill that dramatically. SS1. Casting Wild Swords or Heart Piercer increases ice damage. Okay, so this is going to be kind of important. So SS1 is a very significant damage boost. Let's look at Ultimate first, and then we'll look at all the rank ups. So casting Blade Eminence grants Elemental Breach to all ice damage. So Ceaseless is part of the reason you want to ult first with Sushang in the sequence. Even though sometimes it may feel more convenient or natural to ult first on Pardo. If you're not min-maxing, I think ult first on Pardo will be fine, just for casual play. But if you really want to push that damage, you'll have to do the crazy, like, combo on Pardo, QTE, weapon active, follow up, ult. And then switch back to Pardo, Pardo ult. Oh yeah, don't forget your combo finisher on Sushang. So, it depends, right? Depends on how much you care. If you care, then you should ult first. Ult first on Sushang, most times. I'm sure there's going to be 1 or 2 strats where it will be more advantageous. Like, I can see instances where you need to finish a trauma bar. Finishing a trauma bar is probably the biggest example, biggest use case where you need to ult first on Pardo. Okay, casting Blade Eminence costs extra SP, which is capped at 25, and it deals extra SP consumed for damage. Okay, so if you overflow SP, then you just do bonus damage. Up to 25 extra. So 150 up to 175, and then anything overflow, you get to save for the next rot. Okay, so that's all the S0 skills leveled. So let's take a look at the rank up skills. S1 is just more of the same. Nothing too dramatic. Same thing for S2. S2, I feel like this only happens when you need to do a filler rot to farm SP. But I don't see that you're gonna need this one that dramatically. Okay, S3 is your leader skill. This is always a nice to have. And then double S. Double S, let's see here. Boundless. So double S is gonna be where your shield break buffs are. And this is actually very important. SP regen, very important. And then Ceaseless, right? The cap is raised, so this is also very important. So a lot of competitive players are going to be trying... A lot of competitive medium to medium-high spenders will be rushing to double S on release. And then SS1, we talked about this. This is also super important. Wild Swords or Heart Piercer increases the damage of all your attacks in burst mode. 18 seconds. Wild Swords and Heart Piercer. Was that in combo? Yeah, Wild Swords is A, Heart Piercer is your exit. So, QTE in, weapon active, follow up, alt, and then hold A to combo finisher. Alright, let's get in the demo sequence. Yeah, let's just do this with no elves. Oh yeah, we should actually go over the stigmata too. The weapon and the stigmata. Okay, let's take a look at the pry-arm. I'm not gonna bother with the non-pry. Well, we could look at the non-pry too. Let's look at the non-pry. 0 SP cost, 18-second cooldown, deals damage, forming a line that lasts for 25 seconds. Triggering again, resets the duration. Okay. Cooldown is shorter than the total duration, so you can maintain it. While Torrent is on field, it produces a wave each time a target takes ice damage. Okay, when Jade Knight casts this skill in Sword Array, she immediately connects it with Backwind Slash. Yeah, that's the follow-up. You weapon active, and then follow up, and that's a ton of SP back. Alright. After using weapon skill, the team deals 20% more ice damage. Triggering it again resets the duration. Jade Knight equip bonus recovers 12 SP each time Torrent produces a wave. Cooldown of 2 seconds. Okay, so this is going to be the bulk of her off-field SP regen. So let's see what the change is to the pry-arm. I'm expecting more of the same, but with a bonus passive, right? The top is mostly the same mechanically, but just higher values. 20%, 22 seconds at max level. Okay, this might be one of those situations where if you up... We'll need to check this in the collection. Unless weapon collection's not available. I got this feeling that, if you upgrade this to 50... you're gonna need to max it out right away. Check Foundry. Oh, that's a great call. Yeah. No, actually. So this passive stays the same. So that's good. So that's good. So Sinking Moon stays the same. It's still 20%. But the team buff is probably what you level up. Alright, it goes from... So that's good. Sinking Moon doesn't change. That's actually super good. But this passive stuff is what will be affected by the level up. I think that's actually a really nice way to approach pry-arm upgrades. So you don't run into that Key of Sentience problem. Blaze asks, she's a swordsman. Why is she using gloves? Because she's a martial artist, Blaze. She's from the school of Taishuan. She's from the martial arts lineage of Fuhua. That's why she uses gloves. So SS to slow farm, so double S and slow farm to triple S. Yeah, Kronos, if you're a medium high spender, I think that's the way. But for F2P, you're just gonna be slow farming from S0 to double S. Interesting that the SP regen doesn't go up. Yeah, I think that's interesting, but it also is like... I feel like that was never an issue when we were playtesting in previous instances, because having a 2-second internal cooldown, it's still proccing a lot, you know? Up to 5 waves, so 5 times 12 is 60. While turns on, produce a wave each time, up to 5 waves. So up to 60 SP restored. But it refreshes when you use the weapon active to again. Triggering it again resets the duration. So the next rotation you basically reapply. Let me just get in here and play. Oh no, we forgot to read the stigmata skills. Okay. Let me just put a team together. Man, what is going on this beta account? This beta account makes me upset. Okay, we'll go over some of this other stuff later. This is what I get for not actually playing this beta. We'll go over this in a bit. I don't even think I've equipped the G4 yet. So Liu Qi got renamed as Willows for the English translation. Leisurely shops, leisurely sipping. Leisurely sipping. We'll go over these two. I think most cases you won't be really relying on Jade Knight as the leader. Does she even have any... Man. We're just gonna go with no elves for now. I don't want to think about it too much. Non probably looks cute for Star of Eden. I think it's okay. Now, if you want more footage, we did a lot of in-depth testing on the CN beta, so you can find it all on YouTube. Four sequence basic attacks, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. So 4 is a blade wave with attack. 1, 2, 3, 4. Using tapping alt for the 4th attack, you have a backwards attack, right? You dodge back. Tapping alt also gives you a form of basic attack here too. And then once you're at full meter, hold attack to enter sword array mode. So tap your alt here for your bolt slash. Oh. And then you tap basic attack in sword array mode. For wild swords. Hold attack to exit sword array mode, and this is your combo finisher basically. And weapon active lets you do the combo follow-up right away. Hold Alt to activate your ultimate. And then, again, when you do your combo finisher, it activates a time fracture, which allows you to QTE into your next characters. It's pretty awesome. Hold Alt to awaken your inner Zhongli. Maybe. Unlimited blade works. Yeah. There's like 0 beta content without a 4-star elf. Well, it pleases me to be the one making the beta content with no elf. Okay, so combo attack. That will put you into Blade or Raid mode. Weapon active, follow up, alt. Combo finisher. Alt on Pardo. QTE on your DPS. Do your DPS things. Man, we tested the crap out of this. Oh yeah, if you want to leave sword array mode. Can I explain her kit in fighting game terms? Hey, Kukul. I'm trying to think of all the fighting game terms so I can make an analogy. You're gonna want to try to have her do tag entry, right? That'll be your QTE entry. Weapon active, follow up. I can't even think of it. On Nick's team, Sushang replaces Pardo, not Haxer Bunny, right? I believe that is accurate. But you might still need Pardo to feed SP. The last times we spoke with Nyx about it, I think the impression that he was giving off was that the Nyx team doesn't really change. Oh, ABC? Yeah. If we do the traditional Fuhua input, it'll be weapon active followed by A. So if we go here, oh whoops. QTE, weapon active, A, hold B for ult, and then hold A. And then you're gonna Pardo ult, QTE on HOR or Elysia. You know, if you do Elysia QTE in, you just do weapon active, charge weapon active, and then you go into burst mode. Yeah, but I don't think Honkai players traditionally use C for weapon active, did they? I know AB was commonly used for Fuhua for like a long time. But then again, I only started playing Honkai 3 years ago and not 5 years ago. Alright, let me build out the Elysia stuff. Oh, we also need to craft Star of Eden. The hair animation needs a bit more flow to it. Y'all are just being nitpicky. There's only so much that they can rig in terms of the hair animations. Star of Eden the world! Blaze says, it's so much smoother on YouTube. Twitch is laggy. Yeah, because I'm re-encoding the stream on a second PC at a lower bit rate. While also outputting 10 megabits on YouTube. So I'm stressing my own network right now. No fighting game compares with Smash. Yeah, you'll have to watch the Sakurai video, the latest Sakurai video on that. Because he goes into details how he came up with Smash. And then people were getting mad at him about it on Twitter, I guess. Or some subsection of some gaming community was mad at him for some reason for the stuff that he said in that video. But it was great. It was great. I watched Maximilian Dude's reaction to the Sakurai video, and I pretty much agree. Wait, level up. Is she not? Oh, okay. All right, I guess we'll do Abyss boss rush from here. Yeah, it was about accessibility. A lot of what Sakurai was saying was like he wanted to come up with a fighting game format that was accessible for newer players. Because at the time in the arcade scene that he was in, like what he was observing in the arcades at the time was like the way combos and the meta of the fighting games that he was observing, there wasn't a lot of interplay between the two players. And it made it hard for new people to get into the games. Sakurama and drama? No, I said Sakurai. Reaper. He's the guy who came up with Smash. He's the guy who invented Smash Bros. Okay, let's go play Abyss. Let's go play Abyss. I'm just mindlessly clicking now. Even though this is sinful, this is technically supposed to be... Oh. This is 420... 420 is sinful, alright? Basically Red Lotus. I'm gonna go ahead and rank this up, because I don't... Princessity, oh my god. Sakurama invented Smash Bros? No. No. Stop this nonsense. Oh my god. But yeah, for those that are watching on Twitch, I am broadcasting on YouTube. So if you're seeing this on Twitch and you want to see this in higher quality, swing by the YouTube channel. youtube.com/Fenrisk. Oh, yikes. I forgot to do timestamps, so I'll have to do timestamps afterwards. I guess 34 minutes, right? 34-minute mark. Abyss Rush. Sushang overview. And moveset demo. Oh yeah, did you see you saw Donkey's tweet, Kugel? That's exactly what he wrote. iChan analysis when? Tomorrow. We'll probably do a lot of 6.2 playtesting tomorrow. My first impressions with iChan actually runs counter to what we predicted. She feels like she synergizes with AE a lot more smoothly than with Raven. But what will end up happening, which was also in our prediction, was that now with a more varied fire roster, you can kind of pick and choose depending on the fight. So it'll be funny when it's like a fight where you need to run Raven and then people are complaining, oh, I don't know how to play Raven. But just naturally, it does feel smooth running AE with Ai-Chan. Yeah, that's a big part of it, Vekisis. A lot of players just didn't post it on Raven because they didn't ever take the time to figure out like how to actually maximize feather collecting and whatnot. Oh, Muda, I'm glad. I'm glad that the video helped. Yeah. Skill upgrading simulator, yeah. And you know the sad part, Fragile? We're doing all this just for one fight. Why is this fist weapon not upgraded all the way?
Weapon upgrade. Weapon upgrade. Weapon upgrade.
I'm probably just gonna do one and done on all these Abyss selectors. Oh, I forgot to turn on Divine Keys. Oh my goodness. We'll just pretend it's Red Lotus, right? We'll just pretend it's Agony 3. We'll just go... Well, we're not going back to min-max. Okay, so this is the new Vill-V fight. This is a fight I don't think is well designed because there's too many gimmicks. It starts out with a gimmick transition phase, which is you have to bleed combo her three turrets. I think this is a 2-star Durandal Elf. I don't even know what the skills unlocked on this Durandal Elf are. Oh, we're in the second transition. So here you do need to dodge a bit. It's a little bit bullet hell. The hardest parts are going to be dodging the laser. And if you successfully dodge everything, you get a bunch of SP back. And if you don't, then you just don't. Oh god. HSQTE was on. Skill checked in terms of dodging now? A little bit. But I feel like in terms of design, it's completely unnecessary. Because they already... I'm not a fan of this boss design. Because there's too many gimmick stages. So, at the last life bar, you have to fill the bleed trauma gauge on Vill-V. Which is like 2.5 combos. So there's 3 gimmicks, right? The opening phase is a gimmick phase. After the first set of life bar, the first big life bar, there's a transition phase where you need to dodge. And then there's an execute phase where you have to play the gimmick too. I'm not a fan of this fight. So that was what, 38 minutes? Okay, so now it's 41. Okay, so HOV's back as a boss. This is gonna be HOR's fight, because HOR has the shield break on her new weapon. This is also a fight where having double S Jade Knight will be nice to have. We'll do this with selune. We'll do this with selune. Because we can. Alright. Let me make sure it's leveled up. This will be kind of like the budget experience. Kinda. Okay, turn this on. Oh yeah, we forgot to go over all the stuff in the shops and stuff. We'll go over that after we're done with the Abyss boss rush. I'm gonna pre-farm a little bit. I wonder if I can finish phase 1 without ulting. Kinda. Probably not optimal, right? You want to just go ahead and ult, but I'm not gonna go back. Oh, this is kind of awful. I went with Ellie anyways? Oh, crap. Yeah, this Ellie has, like, no skills leveled. Selune, unrelatable. Where's your Honkai Zoomer guide? So this is the part you're gonna want to farm A combos on Pardo. You can see I was short a little bit of SP, but if you spam B, you can make up that missing SP. Wow. Struggling a bit with SP here. She's got a really thick trauma gauge too when it comes to ice in phase 2. .680 is not bad for no elf, I guess. And this is S0. I think at double S you'll see, for Jade Knight, you'll see the performance skyrocket a bit more. Also, we didn't tune for affixes, so I'm sure that we can min-max this a lot further, but I'm not really trying to spend all day here. New shield break weather. There's new 2 side stages. Chidori, welcome Raiders. We're doing our 6.1 recap. I'm actually rebroadcasting my YouTube stream to my second channel. Welcome Raiders. I just saw you guys. So yeah, there's a new shield break side stage. I'm actually gonna go ahead and just use Blood Embrace for this side stage. This will be as scuff testing as we do. You can see here some super scuff stuff, right? We could do full Paganini. MKP full Paganini if you have it. That's gonna be the preferred way. Thank you, Chidori. 800 on auto code. I don't think most players are having fun on Abyss auto. I can't beat that. I took a 640 and I said it's time to move on. I should actually probably switch to Griseo lead for this, huh? But I feel like maybe at these temperatures the leader skill won't matter as much. So shield break side stages as usual. You're gonna rely heavily on Carol to break stuff. Although nowadays with double S Jade Knight and HOR, you could definitely do ice teams. I do feel a little bit tilted today. You guys can already see, like, my rotations are a little bit nonsensical. Ice for shield. Yeah, we'll do the next. We can try the next stage with Ice Team. Because like you could run triple support here and it just works, you know? Like nothing's new. Carol never stopped being great. It's just that we didn't have too many places to use her anymore. Oh, where's my SP pack? Okay. We'll run an ice team here. We'll do the Elysia ice team. I hate this beta client so much. Everywhere I look, things are just not where they... There's nothing here. Beta clients. Let me just make sure all the skills are leveled. Okay, this will just be S0 testing for this side stage. Blood Embrace. So now we have no elf content. Oh, this is pretty much the standard one that we already have available right now. So like this one we've already played on live servers quite a few times. So this is exactly the example of what I was saying you should try to avoid doing when you're min-maxing. But because I'm just kind of like going with the flow of battle, I'm still doing ult first with Pardo. Now we're gonna overkill with a big rotation. Weapon active, charge, weapon active, ult. Oh yeah, Steffi, the horns blaring. It's supposed to be representing the Chinese painting, right? There's like a mountainside scenery painting when she enters into sword array mode. Hey, Exceed. Yeah, YouTube just lets me get better better bit rate, but also better archiving. But I am restreaming to Twitch using my second channel. So I'm cheesing my way around it. From what you saw, Sushang with Nyx isn't that good. Yeah, that's what Neffer was saying. Sushang isn't really adding that much to the Nyx team. I think the theory crafting would be that if you did want to put Sushang on the team, you would have to replace Pardo, but if you replace Pardo, then that messes up a bunch of other things, because now you lose your cooldown reduction on ultimate, and you lose a lot of SP feeding. What am I doing right now? I'm a little distracted here. You have 70 pulls? Well, it depends on your goals, right? What's your priority? Sushang is expected to have a really long time in the meta for ice teams, but Divine Key, I feel like, is a permanent plus 10 attack buff. So it depends on what your priority is, where in the meta your account is at right now. I don't even think I'm supposed to be holding the ult this long. It's the pause button cooldown is in 6.2. It didn't feel that bad when I played it though. I did like 5 minutes of playing around in 6.2 beta yesterday. Okay, RPC, this one's pretty straightforward, right? Pretty standard. I'll do this with Elysia, and we'll do it with 2-star Selune. So this was the one where we could play Cezanne. We could. I think this is one of the fights where SP is less of an issue. Alright, Chidori, thanks for again for the raid. So yeah, situations where you don't have access to a switch cooldown elf, you might actually want to ult first on Pardo. Stuff like this. Is that the wrong weapon? That's another situation. Oh, she's not even maxed. I hate. I'm so tired of beta testing, to be honest. Well, here we go. Happy beta testing. Yeah, I'll check the weapon after this. Well, there's a lot of damage we just didn't have. Weapon is level 1 too? Dude, I hate beta. Ugh. Weren't you here already, Reaper? We already checked Elysia. You can't tell me to check Elysia now. We've already checked Elysia for the other stage. Why is her sound effect so nice? It's the, yeah, the sound design absolutely amazing. Oh, that's unfortunate. $804 at 420. I think that's reasonable. Selune, by the way. So, 2-star Selune, by the way. But yeah, Grumph, M pieces you can leave at level 1 after you've upgraded them to max 50. Oh, I think this fight I might need Bastet B, don't I? But there were, like Fragile said, there were like 2 that actually had attack stat built into it. So sad. Hi, Hazoodles.
来一场华丽的舞会吧！啊，到我了！别撤！嘿，嘿，嘿，吼，吼！嘿，嘿，三尺之水，堪可结云。小心，天上要掉猫喽！啊，到我了！来个炸弹！
So during transition, try to weave as much yellow combos as you can without tripping up the Sushang cooldown again. And then combo at the end to reactivate Sushang. No, I don't remember her applying any rhyme promo. That's all Pardo. I'm gonna go ahead and just stay on the ult, because I think we can actually kill the boss here. Just kidding, we can't. So the ending on this fight's a little wacky. Silverwing time! Alright, let me double check my gear. Silverwing time. So this is a fight where double S will be really nice for, just to get past Saha Asaka's shield.
Bronya 抵达战场，抓紧时间，行动开始。啊，到我了！
Yeah, this is again like I'm ulting first out of convenience. Nah, I don't know anything. Nothing for global banners is finalized until we get the patch. Until you see it posted in the news. I didn't get the QTE there. Alright. Everything has gone wonky. Alright, whatever. We're freestyling now. We're freestyling now.
启动 ，Final shot， 立场闪开。
672, that's whatever. We messed up a few of the rotations. Some stuff wasn't lining up. Yeah. I don't know. Overall, I still feel like Sushang's really smooth to play, really fun to play. I don't think we'll end up doing Cosma or versus Sushang testing. I think I really just want to get through all the bosses that we can fight with ice. Sushang boss has new weather. It's still paralyzed weather, but they changed a couple of things about it. Like the spawning in. I think everybody just can't hit. There's no like magical frame where vulnerability frame now. This kind of sucks. Sazan's about to fall off. So I stayed an extra combo rotation just to reapply Sazan. So Sushang ult falls off before we even get to do our finisher, but damage is still looking okay. Yeah, I think I don't mind the change to Sushang boss, just because it's like, okay, well now nobody can do that stupid maul. And so, even though I know some high-level players are upset because it means an overall score loss, it's all relative, right? Because now nobody can do it. What changed? There's no vulnerability frame on her spawn anymore. Oh, that's unfortunate. It's annoying because it wastes time for no reason. Yeah, I agree. I agree that it's annoying when you have to wait for mechanics to spawn in or mobs to spawn in. Oh, if you guys are watching on Twitch, it's just because my PC just can't keep up with the stream. So it's only an issue if you set it to 1080p. For some reason, Twitch is reading that I'm outputting at 48 FPS, which is not the case. My XSplit settings show 30 FPS, but for some reason it still thinks it's broadcasting at 48. I don't know why that is. So 48 will mess up if you're watching on mobile. Hello, user on the YouTube chat. SSC, hello. Oh, cup of jeans. You spilled, oh no. Sorry to hear that. You spilled tea on your keyboard. Hi Grump, how's it going? Beta's going alright, I'm just really tired. So my gameplay is kind of bad. Yeah, J-Stun, I just explained to you exactly why it's 1080p is having a problem. It's because for some reason Twitch thinks I'm broadcasting at 48 FPS, which creates a problem for mobile. Rotations take too long for SP farm? It doesn't. I'm just not playing optimally, Shubs. It shouldn't feel that bad. And then, of course, if you feel like the SP farming is taking too long, you just go back to... You just switch off of Sazan B. What temp is this? This is 420. How important is Jade Knight gears? Try to get full gear if you can afford it. If you can't, then... You know, you just make do with what you get. Here, what's this one? Type counter.
One suit. 来一场华丽的舞会吧，要跟上我的步伐哦。要结束是非常非常。到我了。上场。感受结束。 之水，堪可结云。
I mean, fine, working fine is gonna be relative. It's all gonna be relative, you know? Like, it all depends on what you need or what you're looking for. Tired of pulling nothing but Ice Vaults? Yeah. But the only one you needed to pull on was H2O.
以我为始，以我为终。啊，猫猫来了！请你叫看世界。三尺之水，
I didn't mean to
堪
ult.
可结云。
I think that ult missed anyways. What affixes does Sushang need? Probably... I don't think you want to go for SP reduction, because she gets benefits from having SP overflow. But I think SP per second would be okay. I don't know if you'll actually be in proximity. I think ice damage would be good. Right, full attack. Full attack makes a lot of sense. Just go full attack, last boy. She has so much SP regen in her kit that you probably don't. And she's also always gonna be at like just outside the max range for nearby SPS. Some CN runs you saw use no affixes. Yeah, that's another way to approach it, right? Just save your affix mats till you need them. Okay, well, let's go over some of the other stuff in 6.1, and then I think we'll just call it... What was that last one that we ran? Kasumi? How long did that take? Well, that's the Abyss. I didn't realize how tired I was until I started doing this today. But let's go take a look at the shops, see what's new in 6.1. Exchange shop, no. Supply shop? Nothing changed for supply shop, still the same. Let's see, new in War Treasury, yes. Sushang, make sure you buy all the stuff for Sushang. Up to 4 fragments a week at S0, and at double S you unlock 6 fragments a week. Card is gonna be 480, 480 legacies and willpowers until the end of 6.3. So you have next patch, 6.2 and 6.3 to unlock Sushang with legacies and willpowers. Which corridor? Let's see. Nothing new for base Witch Corridor, I don't think. Pure Witch Elf. Pure Witch Orb shop? Nothing new. It's the same. G4 Ice added. We can also do a quick demo of the G4 Ice stage. I think for most experienced players this isn't going to be an issue, but it is Saha Assaka. If you're already able to clear floor 6, floor 7 shouldn't be a problem for you.
双呀，已经找到了自己的道路。
Floor 7. Goes by quick. I don't think the spending event stuff's gonna be available to check out, but make sure you play the event, the arcade event with Sushang. 400 crystals here. One of these support SP reduction and SPS reroll items. Mobius's outfit. I've seen a lot of mixed opinions about this one. I am neutral to this one because I'll probably just keep using the summer outfit. Everything else in that shop is pretty standard fare. I don't think there's anything available in the supply, right? Yeah. So, if you're on SCA, I think everything else about the anniversary should apply. If you're on global, we'll have to wait until server goes live before we find out if we get Foca Expo or any of the elf banners. And if we don't, I'll probably just make a fuss about it on... I'll just make a fuss about it. And then you guys can also put feedback in the official Discord, but just be civil. Don't be a dick about it. Just voice your concerns in a civil fashion. Explain the fact that, you know, it's not fair for SCA and CN, or it's not fair for Global to deviate from the CN banner for the mid-autumn patch, when the spring patch, when it is global anniversary, every other server still gets Foca Expo. So just be civil about it if you need to leave negative feedback. Hey, Flareheart. I'm pretty sure we'll get firepower supply. I don't think firepower supply will change. Was there anything else that I wanted to go over on this? For 6.1? Does anybody have any questions regarding 6.1? Make sure to play the event. Make sure to do this other event. Just some nice materials here, right? Priarms, Asterite, SC metals. Chapter 32, right? If you haven't gotten spoiled yet, Chapter 32 will be playable somewhere after this. Excited for Sushang? Good, Flareheart, good. What's new in Foundry aside from Benares? In 6.1, Benares is 6.2, Akame. 6.1 Foundry should just be Ice G4. Willows. Liu Qi. Yeah, Benares is not craftable in 6.1. That's coming in 6.2 for the collectors. If you're focusing on building your ice teams, highly recommend crafting your G4 ice. Hopefully you get at least 1 or 2 pieces on your way to Star of Eden. I think that's about it. I think I'm gonna end the YouTube stream here, and then we'll probably raid back to the main channel. And we'll just hang out and just chat and chill for a bit. Thanks everybody for sticking around. I kind of lost energy halfway through when we were doing the Abyss Rush. Alright, give me 5 minutes. I'll keep broadcasting on Twitch, and then I'll raid back to the main channel. Thanks everybody on YouTube hanging out for this portion, for this recap of Beta 6.1. Yeah, I'll be back on Twitch here in a couple minutes. So many tacos, not enough fruits. No, I had too much coffee today, Akame, so I think it's the caffeine crash. Should you forge all of your Ana for Willow or just do 3 pieces of it? What do you mean, Flareheart? Do you have multiple sets of Ana? You should at least get 1 full set of Willow. And then you can keep your second set of Ana for collection, because I think that might be too expensive in terms of fuel, if you want to completely replace it. I would just do at least 1 set for Willow. At least to start, and then you can decide later on if you want to upgrade. Alright, I'm going to cut the YouTube stream, and then I think Twitch is just going to hang out for a little bit while I set up things to go back.